Take your to daddy then. Split me some fucking daddy. Makes all the different styles of drum and bass.
With all the different stuff drum and bass, set to you, all the ones that in that place. We enter now on technic and DSP, and to you, build a now on my FFT. Square pusher with all the different stuff drum and bass, set to you, all the ones that in that place.
What's up, everybody? What's up, guys? Welcome to the Goldstream. I'm Adam Goldstein, and you are watching or listening, depending on whatever you're doing. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Goldstream. You're watching the Goldstream right here on Adam Goldstein TV. I want to welcome you guys, and thank you for tuning in this week. It's been kind of an interesting week. Let me see if any of these fucking drops work with this setup.
And you're special just because you're you.
Yeah, kind of. Let me try another one. Okay, so that kind of worked. So what's up, guys? Yeah, so I had a pretty good week. Just kind of getting adjusted, getting settled into life back in Boston, working on the whole thing for the new setup. I'm going to be probably renting some office space that I can dedicate toward podcasting. And I'm definitely, here's my plan, here's my idea, and let me know what you guys think. I want to keep doing this stream because I'm actually kind of liking the radio thing, so I want to do this stream on and keep doing it on Monday nights for consistency's sake. And I think I want to bring the video, like the regular stream where I'm on video, I want to bring that to the weekends. So would you guys check that out on the weekend? Let me know in the chat if that's something you would be able to watch live, because I want you guys to still be able to watch it. And yeah, so that's going to be, I'm going to be on a schedule where I think the weekends might be a little better for that show. But I really want to keep doing this type of show. So I really do appreciate you guys. And I have been enjoying doing this. Yeah, you think it's a good idea, Luck? Yeah, appreciate it, man. Anyways, yeah, don't know how your guys' week was, but I got a couple of things tonight to check out. Not going to be a super long one, I don't think. So we're going to get started. Let's see if I can bring that screen up. Let's see. Here we go. Nice. Okay. And I'm going to redesign this at some point. I'm already kind of tired of this, but it'll do. It works. It'll do for now. So we're going to watch some North Korean propaganda, because why not? So this one is North Korean propaganda shows how Americans supposedly live. Supposedly.
How Americans live today. Dramatic music.
I'm going to pot down the volume. That's way too fucking loud. Hopefully this is better.
This is
By
how
the way, how's my audio? Let me know in the chat. If the audio is fucked up, just give me a heads up. I'll fix it in a second.
Americans live today, drinking coffee made from snow and living in tents and buying guns to kill each other, especially children.
Okay, so far he's right about everything except for the snow coffee, and you know that that's coming in a couple of years. You know that's going to be the next shitty hipster trend. Oh my god, you haven't tried snow coffee? Oh my god, you have to try it. It's like so much better for you.
Some people complain about the guns.
Some people complain about the guns. Yeah, that's kind of an understatement.
Living on the streets of modern-day America.
Lucky, I think he did call us gay.
These trees are full of snow.
Lucky, I'll try snow coffee, but not yellow snow coffee.
You'll see that there are no birds. They've been eaten by the people who live in the...
There are no birds. They've been eaten. Yeah, I think somebody doesn't understand like how biology and ecology work. Yeah, we've eaten all the birds.
These tents and corridors. This man awaits heroin.
This man awaits heroin. Do they mean methadone? Is that what they're talking about? Honestly, I kind of want to laugh at this and talk about how retarded this is, but honestly, this is something I think, yeah, honestly, are they that far off from American society in 2023? You see, they made this back in the 90s, so back then it definitely would be laughable, but now, honestly, I don't know. I think the joke's on us.
Their houses blow down very easily.
And fucking three little pigs.
They have to live in tents like these.
Dude, I wish that the fucking crackheads would move into... If they had nice tents like this, or if they would at least just put like 20 crackheads to a tent, I think that would be better than the current situation.
This man will show us his tent with pride.
And what kind of self-respecting American would talk to this North Korean propaganda news crew? What are they, John McCain?
He points to his items, but the camera notices his roof has fallen down. This is common in modern-day America.
Just the sound of the Korean, the untranslated Korean in the background is awesome.
American Red Cross supplies curtains and walls from material from North Korea.
And what piece of shit, like, British person is actually cooperating with the North Korean propaganda news agencies?
Again, there are no birds in the trees apart from these.
You said that already.
Which will be eaten on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
They are yummy. You can also eat the snow.
They're not even good at propaganda. Their propaganda is it's just so lazy.
of which there is plenty in the United States. These people lie huddled together with their dead friends in blue body bags, drinking coffee cups
Honestly, I wish that homeless people were this civilized. Homeless people that drink coffee? Yes, please.
full of local snow. They are very good friends. They are
Which would be worse, eating birds or panhandling for McDonald's?
together in adversity. In other parts of America, often disguised as foreign countries in Europe,
Oh my god, and at least make it a little more interesting. You know what? Your propaganda should have a little pizzazz to it. That's one thing the Nazis were better at. They at least had some pizzazz with it.
people live the same terrible life. This man, a former Republican candidate for Oregon, is now having to get coffee made of snow from these trucks. Many
Coffee made of snow. That's very interesting. I don't know. Is that supposed to be an own? That's just it's. I wouldn't even say it's creative. That's just an odd thing to say. Maybe that's just one that got lost in translation.
Americans have to live like this daily and are entitled to one cup most days.
Cause in the chat, the Nazis had pizzazz. Yeah, right.
The weather is freezing, but the hot snow tastes nice. That man's taking the blankets while they're looking.
The hot snow. What does he do? What does he put? He put some sriracha sauce in it? I told you the snow trend was going to be a hipster thing.
They are very grateful to their government for these handouts. Yummy. They enjoy it immensely.
Lucky in the chat, Goebbels definitely had style. Hey, at least they tried. I don't know what it is. I feel like North Koreans are just lazy.
Meantime, in the major offices, factories and railway stations, people sit around under expensive adverts for Dell computers, drinking snow from plastic cups.
Isn't it funny? I think this is from like 1999. Look at how much better the world seemed back then. Oh my god, and everybody was freaking out about stupid Y2K.
People pass by, not caring, but they are all in the same situation.
So this is supposed to be an indictment of capitalism.
These telephones no longer work. There is no one to call. Some lucky people are allowed beds and floors indoors like this. This is how they live in modern-day America, huddled together, the poor.
At least they're not shooting up and doing fentanyl and trying to fuck each other in the ass.
The cold, the lonely, and the homosexual.
Yeah, okay, so to answer your question, yes, they did call us gay. The cold, the lonely, and the homosexuals. That sounds either like a band or like a movie that's going to win an Oscar next year. It's going to win an Oscar for Best Foreign Film. Hold on. We got to listen to that again.
The cold, the lonely, and the homosexual.
All right. I like it. All right. These people won me over.
The North Korean camera crew awoke this guy who was very cold and gave him some North Korean coffee.
I would like to see 2023 North Korean propaganda to just watch them making fun of all the woke shit in America right now, because I feel like an updated version of this is in order.
And a blanket. Meantime, these people queued up for handouts from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and were each given a cake.
Aww. Wow, that sounds great, a cake. Okay, so we are going to check something else out. Hold on a second. I'm going to talk for a minute. So how are you guys doing? How was everybody else's week? Appreciate you guys for being here. Want to give a shout out to Lucky and Coz. Sorry, Coz. It's not Coz, it's Coz. Coz in the chat. Also Welsh Salty, who was here earlier. Appreciate you, man. So, yeah, Lucky, he called you gay again. No one call was deep. No one to call was deep. I know, it did sound like they were trying to be poignant there. Because they eat flowers and grass, I'd phone it in too. Yeah, it definitely has the hallmarks of low energy, like dictatorship propaganda. And Cause in the chat, shit, I'll go hunt over McDonald's any day. Especially now, man. Who has fucking $16 to spend on that bullshit, dude? If I'm gonna spend $16, I'll happily spend $25 to go to Shake Shack. Fuck McDonald's, dude. Fuck them. So Lucky, Cause, my documentary would be 1 minute long. It'd just show how many people try to leave America versus North Korea. Yeah, I know, no kidding, right? Lucky, my documentary would just be me drinking snow coffees. That's awesome, man. That's really great. So what are you guys up to? What did you guys do this week? I continued to sort of establish myself a little bit more back in Boston, and I'm looking forward to things. I think I'm going to be setting up an office space, so I'm going to be able to do the video stream again soon. I guess I could do it here if I really wanted to. Like, I could show my face right now, but I just, I don't feel like setting up the fucking green screen. And you know what? It's kind of comfy here. I just realized I can shut my light off. Hold on a second. Oh, dude, that's the one thing I love about this show. Being able to do the show in the fucking dark. And that's another thing, I'm not going to lie. I really, really hate having all those bright lights on me, but that's something that I'll deal with. And if I do a show during the day, I don't think it's nearly going to bother me as much. So I think we're going to go to the next thing, which is Mersh. I don't know if you guys follow Mersh at all, but Mersh, something really interesting happened to him. He took such a big dab this week. Jesse talked about it on Pod Awful, but Mersh took this gigantic dab and like blacked out or browned out. It was pretty scary. And a lot of people, they're kidding around, obviously, but a lot of people were saying that Mersh is, that he's going to die soon and that this was him having a mini stroke. Let's check this out. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. We're going to bring this up. Mersh's pass out on Nightwave. Did he almost pass away? Got to give credit to Pod Awful's Savage Clips. So subscribe to Pod Awful Savage Clips on YouTube. Appreciate you for this clip, man. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to stop my downloader. There we go. All right. Sorry, I had to get some audio earlier. Come on, cunt. Let's go.
Chaos versus a crime of like moral turpitude.
Hold on, I forgot to bring up the screen. It's a good thing that I have a monitor and that I check the shit. Yep. There we go, screen up. Duh. Fuck. All right, it's okay. This wasn't working good anyways. Come on.
Chaos versus a crime of like moral turpitude.
I know, he's saying turpitude. There's irony and foreshadowing here because he's doing a dab and you'll see what's going to happen. What the fuck is that? Is that like a knife that gets really hot that you use to heat up your dab? I've done dabs. I got a buddy that all he does is dabs. But I've never seen a kind of a setup like this. So it's some kind of a ignition device. I think that's what it is, as opposed to a torch. But yeah, this looks really weird. The fact that he does this on stream is a little funny because a lot of people are gonna make fun of him and say that he looks like he's smoking meth or something. That is what it looks like. It looks like somebody smoking meth off of a, and I know that it's not, but it looks like somebody smoking meth off of a sheet of aluminum foil or something. This is very cracky.
Antidepressant says he did it at fucking work. All right, he needs to be
Look at that. He sounds like a horse. Look at this freeze frame of him too. He's still conscious, but this is him like a millisecond before he blacks out. So, like this was covered on Pod Awful. Jesse PS covered this, and it was, go check out his video on it because I mean it was really mean. Jesse's really mean to Mersh, but this was crazy, dude. So yeah, I shouldn't be stopped. I should just play this the whole way through. But watch this. Fucking blacks out. Nothing. Now he's back. I hope his microphone is okay. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. And let me just point out, I like Mersh, but this is insane that this fucking happened. And he should, I hope he goes and sees a doctor just in case, you know? Because this is obviously a dab that's hit him a little too hard, but he might have some other problems. He might have some other shit. He might have other, like, whatever, neurological issues or circulatory issues. But that I've never had that happen. I smoke. And when I do, usually I have a little bit. I don't really smoke a lot, and I don't really do dabs, but I've hit dabs. I've had some pretty hard. The first time I took a dab, I took way too big of one, and it definitely got me insanely high, but this did not happen to me ever. And I've never heard of anybody having this happen.
That was fucked up.
You see, even when he got up, it took him a few seconds to realize what the fuck was going on. I think he might have forgotten who he was. And I'm not being philosophical there. I mean, I think he really forgot who he was.
I just had a fucking... Whoa.
It's a good thing he's lucky he didn't break his fucking head open on the floor. Look at this. Wait, let's back it up a second or two. Look right here. He looks fucking, like, really terrified. He looks like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Just look at his eyes. Follow his eyes. Look at that expression on his face. I don't even know if Jesse got that freeze frame. This is a look of a terrified fucking man. He looks like he just saw a fucking ghost. This is fucking terrible. This is scary. This scares me. Still scared. Look at him. And you can see right through the sunglasses too. He looks like a cartoon character. He still looks freaked out. And that's kind of where he blanks. And dude causing the chat. I'm gonna get caught up with the chat in a second, but yeah, I did have that happen. I've done salvia a few times, and I disassociated. I completely disassociated. Didn't know who I was. Didn't know who my friends were, and they were all yelling at me the whole time, going, "Adam, Adam," because we all had tried it. Like, we all went out and bought it, and we were all excited. We went back to the apartment, and I was the first one. I was the most eager, so I was the first one to try it. And as soon as I did, I look up and everybody's yelling at me, "What's it like? What's it like? What's it like? What's it like?" And I'm like, who the fuck are you and why are you guys yelling at me? Like, who am I and what's going on? And I think I said to my friends, there was a box in the middle of us, like in the middle, in the middle of the circle. And I said, you guys control this box and everything east of it. And I will never, ever forget that I said that. Chris, what's up, buddy? My man. How you doing, Chris? Welcome to the Goldstream. We're just watching Mersh pass out from doing a dab. Is this after? Is he still scared? No. No, I think he drops the headphones or whatever. Yeah, he was still freaked out. I don't know what that was that dropped on the floor, like his mouse or something. But yeah, man, that's like watching this. This is almost like listening to noise genre. This is like that level of psychosis. Yeah, Chris, this was epic. Fucking Jesse PS did like a 3-hour stream. I'm not even kidding about just this clip.
Sounds fucked up. I just had a fucking...
Marijuana, kids. Not even once. That is scary.
Whoa.
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 It sounds like me after DMT.
Oh. That was a very strong dab, Triple M. All right, let's hit the reset button. That's going to make a nice clip.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Look at him. He's still fucking like bug-eyed. He looks like his eyes are going to explode out of his head like a cartoon character. Like, what is it, Wile E. Coyote? What was that? I forget what his name was. He was like the one where he was like all horny and he was at the strip club and he was like banging on the table and stuff. The fox.
Whoa.
He walked in on me.
Bro, that was a mini blackout. Like, I disassociated for a minute.
And she made it halfway in the doorway.
That wasn't a mini black. That was a total, well, I don't know. I guess they slowed it down, but yeah, that was pretty fucking nuts.
I freaked out and tried to slam
I kind of needed that, though.
in the door, and it hit her.
Ray Life says, you okay?
Imagine feeling like you need that.
Okay, actually, yeah. Yeah, I feel a lot better now, actually.
That's why she was crying.
Well, that's good, because you should see a doctor, dude.
I can't go to jail, dude.
Bro, those dabs will hit you. Dude, at least once a day a dab hits me like that.
Do any of you guys do dabs? I'm not super into it. Have you ever had this happen? Have you ever had anything like this happen?
Whoa, that was fucking...
Dude, I'm on probation.
What are you on
Nice.
probation for?
Blood pressure is one of those things I don't have to worry about most of the time, because when I think about blood...
That sucks for me. My blood pressure has been so high. I took it the other day, and it was like 146/89. So yeah, not good. I need to definitely I need to give up the nicotine vapes and maybe stop drinking 89 cups of coffee a day.
pressure, you think about having heart attacks or high blood pressure, hypertension. But I do have lower that, like, everyone in my family has lower than average blood pressure.
By the way, how's the audio? Let me know. If the audio is fucked, just give me a heads up. I can fix it.
So I'm guessing that probably when dabs hit me, that's probably why when I stand up too fast, I get dizzy. I fell. Did I crack my head
I've gotten a little dizzy, yeah, I've had that happen, like a little bit.
twice in the last year on the floor? Not even one time from dabs, but the other time it was just from standing up too fast.
And why does he feel like he has to explain this to everybody?
Hang on
I don't necessarily think it's embarrassing, but yeah, Jesse covered this.
a second. We need to get the impact of all of this one more time. Just watch him pass out one more time here.
And yes, Jesse turned that into, hold on a second, sorry. And yes, of course, Jesse turned that into a 3-hour show. So, yeah, that might be a little psychotic, but honestly, I watched it and it was, I think he had Frank Hassel on the other day too. And apparently Frank Hassel is he's gearing up to start fucking with Mersh now. So yeah, if my experience, doing this tells me anything, it's that we're going to have a lot to talk about in the near future. So, yeah, that'll definitely be interesting. And like I said, I like Mersh, but yowza, man, it's going to be fucking nuts. He is going to have to buckle up. Dude, could you imagine having Frank Hassel have a hard on for you? Like, he's announced, he's going to do it, man. He's going to fucking go to Mersh's house. And, yeah, that'll either be some interesting content or you're going to see Mersh on the 11 o'clock news. Either one. So, salvia is gross, LOL, Lucky McDonald. You know what it is? And it tastes like balloons. It tastes like burning balloons. It's probably the most disgusting thing in the world. Lucky in the chat, I tried it once in jail and I hopped off my bunk and pulled a Mersh for sure. That's awesome. Or is it? I don't know. That sounds kind of like a terrifying experience. I'm not going to lie. Cause at Lucky, I would never try that shit. I've never seen it turn out good. I mean, I'm lucky. I didn't have a terrible experience. I kind of enjoyed it, but it's also kind of, it's not really comfortable. It makes you feel like you're on pins and needles. It's a dirty trip. So, yeah, Chris, what's up? Chris in the chat. That's why you haven't done it twice, Lucky. I don't know if, yeah, I've done it more than once, but yeah, it's not something I'd do again. I don't even think it's legal anymore. I have seen this, and this was epic. Chris, you're talking about the Mersh thing. Yeah, I know. I think Jesse's not the only one to cover it, and I definitely was gonna talk about it. That to me is fucking crazy, and I just hope he takes it easy, man. Take a smaller dab next time. Glad you didn't, lol. People try too many weird drugs. At least heroin felt good, lol, Lucky. Yeah, I've never tried heroin before. I don't think that I would like that. I feel like heroin would probably make me sick. Cause, can you smoke dabs all night, or is it a one and done thing? That's a good question. I don't think, if you do a good dab, I think if it does what it's supposed to do, you're not gonna need another one right away, unless you're a real crackhead. But yeah, that's all on one person. Lucky says, that's all on one person. I could smoke dabs all night and not skip a beat, but I live on weed. I don't like dabs though, just blunts. I've never been really a blunt person. I'm more into like one hitters, and I'm all about the glass pieces. But yeah, I don't know. I never really liked those. So most people are gonna be lit after one or two tops, Lucky. Cause, I got a jet, man. Have a good night. Be safe, MAGA. Yeah, appreciate it, Cause, man. Appreciate you stopping by. That dude Chessie is a clown, Lucky. Yeah, you know what? He's so polarizing. You either like, I mean, I enjoy the show, but yeah, he's definitely a vindictive, sneaky little fuck. What happened between Mersh and Frank Lucky McDonald? So my understanding, I didn't even know that those two guys had a relationship, but it turns out that Mersh, I think he had talked about Frank when Frank was kind of a nobody. So him and Frank were kind of cool. And then Frank, it's the weirdest thing. Frank came to Orlando, and I guess Mersh had said, hey, if you ever come to Orlando, like, if you ever come to Florida, like, hit me up. And I guess he was just busy, or he was linking up with other people, and he didn't hit Mersh up. So Mersh felt slighted. He talked some shit. So I think Frank just thought that was kind of insane. So he's just like, oh, whatever, I'll start fucking with Mersh. And I think he's also been watching the Mersh coverage, and he kind of, I think he's kind of a fan of Jesse too. Smoking a blunt tonight, Adam, Chris. Nice. There you go, man. And Lucky McDonald, Mersh always liked him. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of the people that make fun of Mersh and make fun of Aaron are like the people that they used to like the most. So it's tough. It's like when Jesse covered my interview with Aaron, and I didn't mean to do this to him, but it's tough when you go on the record saying you like somebody. And this happens with people with Red Bar all the time, where you praise him, and then once they shit on you, you really don't have a move. Like, you really can't fire back, because it's just, they can just point out how disingenuous it is, and how you're just retaliating because you're butthurt. And then it's even more embarrassing because you were kissing this person's ass for years, and then if they decide to light you up, it's like I said, what are you gonna do? You really can't fire back. You can't do anything. So we're gonna move on to the next topic now. Bring the screen up again. Cool. And we are going to watch Hillary Clinton. This is a segment from The View. Hillary Clinton, a 2024 Trump win would be the end of our country as we know it. Ooh,
Since
interesting.
we're dealing with hot topics like the Israel-Hamas war,
look at Whoopi trying to doll herself up.
Whether it's yesterday's election results change the conversation about the presidential race, we need some insight from a pro who has been through all this before. Please welcome back
She does look better without those stupid glasses.
Former Secretary of State, the amazing Hillary Clinton.
And not President of the United States. Oh my God, does she always do that insane Kevin Smith face? Let's look at that again. You see, that's fine. Her walking out like this, totally fine. Now watch this. What the fuck? How many people has this fucking stupid bitch killed? Just look at the kind of people who clap for Hillary Clinton. Let's take a look. They're all such dorks.
So So welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
It's so great to have you back.
It's really great being here. Wow, and what an amazing audience you have.
Fucking ass kisser. Yeah, take your nose out of their asses.
You can tell we're trying to keep you for the whole show.
Yes.
Or just Hillary,
Yes.
more Hillary Clinton.
Clear my calendar. I'm here.
People want more Hillary Clinton. Do they?
Well, yesterday was election day, and it was a huge win for Democrats, especially in Ohio, Kentucky, Virginia, with voters sending a clear message on abortion
Huge win if you're a baby killer.
rights. What was your takeaway?
Exactly that. That the election.
That you're still not president. Oh, good takeaway. Oh my God, what the hell happened to the side of her face? Did she get like, she looks like the Joker. Did she get like, did she get her face cut open? That looks like she got her face cut open by the cartel and she tried to sew it back together.
Yesterday across the country showed a couple of things. One, that women are standing up for themselves and they're voting for their rights.
Why don't you talk about how Trump is leading everybody in the polls? He's leading them nationally. He's leading them in battlegrounds. Why don't you talk about that?
And we have enough good men who are coming along with us. And we're winning a lot of...
Lucky McDonald in the chat, a bunch of babbling cunts. Yeah, I think you found a new title for The View.
important races. And secondly, that people are moving away from extremism. You know, they want to have...
What planet are you living on? Yeah, okay. Yeah, people are moving away from extremism. Have you seen the videos of the people in the streets? Are those centrists that are marching in the streets everywhere? Yeah?
leaders who are trying to do the best they can to take...
Guys, the Democrats are trying to do the best they can.
care of our real problems, not make up stuff and cause all kinds of commotion. And it's kind of like getting back...
Make up stuff. That's what they're calling crime in your fucking cities. That's what they're calling tent cities and people shooting up in the streets.
To the real business of governing. I thought that Governor Beshear, a Democrat in Kentucky, who has been a very good, solid governor, but also ran on...
This guy was a super lockdown proponent, and he won the governorship in red Kentucky. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Abortion, had one of the best ads of the entire campaign about...
Oh, wow. He had a great ad? Oh, wow, that's wonderful. People care about that.
Young woman who'd been raped and who said, you know, this
Good one, Hillary. Wow, you're really keeping it light.
should be my decision. So he went right into it. He also ran on red flag laws, that if you know somebody is dangerous, they should not be able to buy a gun. We ought to know that by now. And so I had
Yeah, take it from fucking Hillary. Take it from somebody who's had like 86 of her friends die. I'm sorry, 86 of her friends commit suicide, and I'm doing air quotes here. And I know I'm not covering any new ground. That's exactly my point, is that it's like everybody knows. Everybody knows what a terrible person she is. Why would they have her on? And why now? With the stuff she's saying, the people are moving away from extremism. Okay.
really good feeling about the election yesterday. You did. Yeah.
Well, we're very lucky to have you now following...
Yeah, I know. I wish, Lucky, or is that Lucky? Yeah, Lucky. I wish fucking Alex Rosen was here to, fucking scream about Epstein Island so he can get dragged out and beaten like at the fucking, at the Sheila Jackson Lee rally with Hillary.
Yesterday's results were also 1 year out
We covered that a couple of weeks ago.
from the presidential election. So last night unequivocally had some major wins for Democrats. Abortion is hands down an incredibly
Meghan McCain's looking pretty good.
motivating issue. But there are a number of polls out there that spell real trouble for President Biden. I'm curious if...
Ha ha.
Oh, I guess I'm a loser. A loser.
there's a disconnect between perhaps the brand of the Democratic Party and President Biden. And I think one thing you and I agree on is Donald Trump is an existential threat to this country. But is Joe Biden, when 4 out of 5 battleground polls have him losing to Trump, the best person to take him on?
Yes, he is. And he's done a really good job as president. And
Nobody wants to hear you talk.
He's done a really great job as president. Holy shit. All right, let's watch Joy Idiot Behar now. Let's see what she has to say.
A lot of problems. And the main one is named Donald Trump. Okay, I
can't believe they brought him up.
personally believe that this loser has so many people.
She's calling Donald Trump a loser as she's talking to Hillary Clinton. Guys, just absorb the irony for a second. I'm going to stop, and we're just going to take a moment to appreciate the irony. That loser. Okay, all right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, pause to absorb irony. Okay, we can go ahead.
Who still think that he could make a decent president. He's been criminally
He already did.
charged with 91 counts. I mean, he's practically
91. What a pile on. 91 counts. Yeah, that seems a little suspect to me.
got one foot in jail, another one on a banana peel, this guy.
I don't hear 91 counts and go, the guy's a criminal. I hear 91 counts and I go, prosecutorial abuse. I go, there are serious issues with the legal system being abused. That's what's obviously happening.
And they still say, oh, we still like him. What do you make of that?
Oh, I don't know, Joy. Didn't you just...
Because we don't believe anything you say, and because everything that comes out of your mouth is propaganda, and you still don't get it?
write a play about that?
I guess they kind of have to keep up this charade, though.
It's funny. You know, by the way,
Look at the fake laugh. We're gonna watch that bomb again. Wasn't there a play about this?
Oh, we still like him. What do you make of that?
Oh, I don't know, Joy. Didn't you just write a play about this?
It's funny. By the way,
This cackling idiot. Who does she think she is, Kamala? Is she trying to replace her for VP?
Mrs. Clinton did win the popular vote.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I continue to believe.
Well, it's a good thing that they didn't try to overturn that election, right? Guys, remember 2016?
That you won. I don't care what they say.
And it's a good thing that there weren't any sour grapes.
No, but look, I think you're absolutely right to sound the alarm. And what I think, again, we saw yesterday, is that a lot of people may not be telling pollsters they're reconsidering, but they are reconsidering.
Oh, you think so?
I do. I think that the chaos that comes...
This is priming for the big steal, just like last time.
With him is...
I wonder what it's going to be this time. Is it going to be another pipe bursting in Fulton County, or where is it going to be? Is it going to be in Florida, Ohio? I mean, obviously, it's going to be in a Democratic state, probably Pennsylvania.
Just not attractive to a majority of people anymore. But look, there are people who still, support him. They say they're going to vote for him. We
Hell yeah.
just have to limit the number of those people.
Yeah, how do you do that? Oh, Jesus, man. She doesn't even try to hide it anymore. She's saying the quiet part out loud.
And reach out to those who are having second thoughts.
Reach out like she reached out to Jeffrey Epstein, like she reached out to Vince Foster.
Who say, well, I thought he would have done better, or how much longer is he going to do this rigged election?
Well, I'm going to murder you and have it look like a suicide. Because I know, do you guys like my Hillary Clinton impression? It sounds like Roger from American Dad. It sounds like Jules.
Election thing, or look at all the problems he's got in the court system. So I think we have to...
Yeah, that you created, that you and your fucking cronies created out of nothing. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows what this is.
Keep reaching out to the people.
The fact that she had the balls to come on here to rub, she's got some big brass fucking balls, man. She's like Michelle Obama with her big fucking balls.
Who are open to looking at the damage that he would cause if he were ever anywhere near the White House
He's
again.
caused a lot. I think we should lock
You know what? I'm sorry, no comment.
him up now. Well,
Imagine, could you imagine the damage he were to cause if he were in the White House?
Some of the polls reflect that voters, that if he is convicted, voters will change their opinion about him and won't vote for him.
That's
so
right.
Nope.
The ones who are supporting him now.
Exactly. So I trust that our country is
Why do you
smart
think?
enough
I'm
not
just
to.
Guys, Drumpf is finished.
Why do you think that's true? Just because he's convicted, they don't believe anything now. Why would they believe that?
There are some that will
Ding, 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 ding.
change their vote.
That is exactly what these
There are some that will. Yeah, there are some that will listen to them. There are some that will change their vote. I'm sure those votes will change.
polls
They're going to change somehow.
have shown. You know, I think when you are, look, it's any kind of relationship. When you're 100% committed, it's really hard to say you were wrong.
Yeah.
And this is her like trying not to be hateable.
You know, people go, why are you still with this guy? And you're just like, well,
Oh, you talking about Bill, the rapist? Talking about Monica?
oh, you know, I thought he would do this, or I liked what he did there, and it's
Just listen to her. Look at fucking Whoopi, this freeze frame. But Hillary Clinton, take it from her, wonderful judge of character, married to Bill Clinton. She stuck by Bill Clinton after being publicly humiliated. And it wasn't like a story. It wasn't like it went away in 3 months. I feel like we were making fun of this from 1996 to pretty much 1999. It was like 3 years of just being a fucking national disgrace. Humiliated, and you stand by the guy. Okay, tell us more, Hillary.
hard for people to separate. And I did say, and I believe this, and there are a lot of other people, not just me, saying this. Liz Cheney said it recently.
Oh, Liz Cheney said it? Oh, okay.
There's a kind of cult-like dimension here.
Yeah.
You know, he's like a walking id. You know, in psychology, you've got the ego and the superego and the id. And so a lot of people go, oh, man, did you hear what he said? It's like watching a constant entertainment show. And so people get hooked into that, and they don't want to give it up because it is, you know, kind of entertaining and interesting. To watch
It's kind of entertaining to watch you lose the presidency and to watch you and every other Democrat fucking talking head in 2016 want to slit their fucking throat. And you know what? I would give my life to see it happen again.
Chaos. I think that your loss to Trump in 2016
Ha 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 ha.
will go down in history as one of the most pivotal times in our country.
What's up, guys? Hey, we should be back. It's okay. We will be back. Give me 1 second. It's temporary suspension. It will be back in a second. They don't want... The deep state is trying to silence me! Exclamation point. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I realize that I'm not live at the moment, like live, but the people on the replay are going to watch us. So let me just explain what's happening. My stream is temporarily down. Okay, so I'm going to read some chats in a minute, but I want you guys to be able to hear me read them. So I'm going to end the show in a minute, but I'm just waiting for the stream to come back on. And it's not on. I might have to just end real quick. Okay, so I'll try to get caught up with the chat. So, yeah, let me see where I am here. Mersh always liked him. Okay, Mersh can come off like he doesn't like anyone other than Royce, lol. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I think they're both like way too standoffish. And you know what? If your money is down across the board, and I get that sense with Mersh and Royce, I get the sense that it's like that with a lot of people. I really think that that the money has really been down across the board for a lot of people. So when that happens, it's like, okay, we're back. We're fully back. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Type 1 in the chat if you can hear me, because I was going to catch up with the chat, but I just wanted you guys to be able to hear me. So here's what happened. My stream was temporarily suspended. It was temporarily suspended just because I was covering The View, and they whack you with the copyright, but it's off now. I should be good. Thanks, Lucky. Appreciate it, man. So I'm going to get caught up with the chat real quick, and feel free to let me know what your thoughts are on that, but yowza. Holy crap, man. Hillary Clinton, she is pissed. She is pissed. The idea of Trump getting back in there would not make her happy. And I think that obviously she wants to try to right a wrong by doing whatever she can to keep him out of the White House, no matter what, because she knows that at this point there's going to be some fucking heads rolling. So I think she's fucking scared, but I also think she's got a lot of balls too. And one thing I will say that I do respect about Hillary is that at least she had the balls to show up to Trump's inauguration. That had to have been so humiliating for her. The fact that she actually showed up and held her head up high, I do respect her for that. So I'm going to get caught up with the chat. Yeah, let me see. Sorry. Yeah, this is kind of crazy, but I wasn't that surprised when the stream went down. It's okay, because you know what? It's just as well. I feel like I covered pretty much. I pretty much got a good taste of that. I didn't want to watch that whole thing anyways. So you can see Hillary's horns from this angle, Lucky. The Clinton body count, Chris. Yeah, I know, right? Little Miss Body Count. Everybody fucking around you commits suicide. Your husband is a child rapist who fucking publicly humiliates. It's like I'm describing a movie. It's like I'm describing a badly written fucking movie. And this idiot wants to try to stick her finger in your face. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, no. Bunch of babbling cunts. Okay, Lucky, you got another great title for the show now. I think they should stop calling it The View. I can literally hear the Trump votes growing with every word she says. She is exactly what Democrats should be hiding right now. Well, you know what? It seems to me absolutely. And I think the fact, I absolutely think that it's either, she has to be either so delusional if she really thinks people are going to change their mind and they're going to change their votes to support Joe Biden after all we've been through, after what this country has been put through, after what we've been put through and how we've been attacked for the last 3 or 4 years. That idea, it's either delusional or it's just obviously, like, they know they're going to cheat, and she knows how they're going to cheat. What about Bill's rape victims, Lucky? I know, right? Did you guys watch Alex Rosen? You guys got to go subscribe to Alex Rosen. I forget the name of his show. I'm drawing a blank right now, but he is like Chris Hansen for real. He goes after like the real scary pedophiles. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah, you like Alex? You're a fan of him? So lucky for me, my old man taught me never to take ugly women seriously. Dude, that's great. I think I might have to pin that. I think that might be the line of the day. How dare this fucking woman? She really does have some balls, man. She's terrible. She's a really profoundly terrible person. She absolutely needs to go away. She's not doing the country any favors, and she's certainly not doing any favors for the Democratic Party. So, yeah, so I want to I always say I want to appreciate you guys, and that doesn't make any fucking sense. So let me just stop myself from mealy-mouthing here and say I really appreciate you guys for stopping by this week. I did the stream early because I got some shit I got to do tomorrow, trying to move the schedule around a little bit, but I'm going to be continuing to do these streams. I'm going to do these late at night on Mondays, and then I'm going to do the video stream sometime on the weekend. I haven't figured out the schedule, but that's going to be coming down the pike. So really appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I really do appreciate it, and just appreciate you guys for stopping by. So that's really great.
And you're special just because you're you.
So thanks again for watching the Goldstream this week. I'm Adam Goldstein, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again.